Peace everybody, back with another video. This is a breaking news. McDonald's sues ousted CEO alleging employee relationships, and of course in here is the picture of the CEO. I presume this is maybe him. McDonald's says it's suing Stephen Easterbrook. The CEO was ousted last year over the inappropriate relationships with an employee, alleging Monday that he covered up relationships with other employees and destroyed evidence. So yeah, McDonald's is saying that it's suing Stephen Easterbrook, the CEO it ousted last year over an inappropriate relationship with an employee. Of course, alleging Monday that he covered up relationships with other employees and destroyed evidence as well. So it all depends on what evidence he allegedly destroyed, and it all depends on which employees that he allegedly had relationships with. Easterbrook, according to a lawsuit, approved a special grant of restricted stock worth hundreds of thousands of dollars to one of those employees. So yeah, according to a lawsuit, approved a special grant of restricted stock, and it was worth hundreds of thousands of dollars to one of those employees. So it all depends on which employee had got that. The company now wants to reclaim hundreds of thousands of dollars in compensation paid to Easterbrook on his departure. Yeah, so now the company, they want to reclaim their hundreds of thousands of dollars in compensation that is paid to Easterbrook on his departure. McDonald's fired Easterbrook last November after he acknowledged exchanging videos and text message in a non-physical consensual relationship with an employee. Easterbrook told the company that there were no other similar instances. Yeah, so McDonald's, they fired him last November after he acknowledged exchanging videos and text messages in a non-physical consensual relationship with an employee. So they never had a non-physical contact. It was just text messages and videos, and that was it. Easterbrook was told the company that there were no other similar instances. Based on what the company knew at the time, McDonald's board approved a separation agreement without cause that allowed Easterbrook to nearly keep $42 million in stock-based benefits, according to Equalizer, which tracks executive compensation. Easterbrook also collected 26 weeks of pay, amounting to compensation of about $670,000. Yeah, so based on what the company knew at the time, McDonald's board approved a separation agreement without cause. So they had to separate them. That allowed Easterbrook to keep nearly $42 million in stock-based benefits. And this is according to the Equalizer, which tracks executive compensation. McDonald's says in a lawsuit that in July it became aware of a sexual relationship between Easterbrook and 3 other employees prior to his termination. The company said Monday that Easterbrook removed evidence of those relationships, including sexually explicit photos and videos sent from corporate emails accounts from his cell phone, preventing investigators from learning about them prior to his firing. So McDonald's is saying in a lawsuit that in July it became aware of sexual relationships between Easterbrook, the CEO, and 3 other employees. But who are the other 3 employees? We don't know, because they're not going to say who they are. Prior to his termination, also the company did say Monday that Easterbrook removed evidence of those relationships, including sexually explicit photos and videos sent from corporate emails. Now, you know you're not supposed to be doing anything illegal on a corporate email, because it's going to get you in trouble. And this from his cell phone, preventing investigators from learning about them prior to his firing. So with him deleting those out, bad idea, because they're still going to find it. It's still around on the internet no matter what. In a lawsuit filed in Delaware, McDonald's said it would not have terminated Easterbrook without cause if it had known of the additional relationships. So this lawsuit that was filed in Delaware, McDonald's said it would not have terminated Easterbrook without cause if it had known of the additional relationships, but it all depends on what additional relationships are they talking about. McDonald's is now attempting to block Easterbrook from exercising his stock options and said it will seek compensatory damages. So now they're going to block him from exercising his stock options and said it will seek compensatory damages and this is what a McDonald's is attempting to do. Easterbrook could not immediately be reached for comment early Monday. Of course not, because he's guilty of what he has done with these employees, and obviously you're not supposed to be sending anything through a corporate emails, because that is going to get you in trouble. Because once it does, that's it. You're going to get fired no matter what, and there's no ifs and buts about it. So what he did was illegal, and of course he got fired last year in November, and then because of all what happened with these employees and that. Leave your comments below. I am out.